Hello everyone, welcome back to Mathtivities. Today is going to be an extension on the fractions video. I had a couple questions about adding fractions with different denominators, like for example 1/5 plus 1/9. So this can trick a lot of people up, but similar to the other video, one of the main things you want to do, as stated before, when you subtract, you need a denominator that is the same on both sides. So usually people will say least common denominator, but what I found that is really simple is you can just multiply both sides of your equation, or both sides of your number, fractions, I guess, by the opposite fractions denominator in the numerator and the denominator. Because remember, if you multiply something by 1, that it is no different, right? 5 times 1 is still 5. So if we were to take this 5, we could say that it's 9 times 9 over 5. See, what we've done is, from our rules of multiplication earlier, when you multiply two fractions, we've multiplied this by 9 over 9. So it's going to be 1 times 1 over 5. So we could say this numerator is 9, and the denominator is 9 times 5. Now what you do to the other side of the equation, right, because we took this 9 and we multiplied it here, is you're going to multiply this numerator and denominator by this number in the denominator here. So we could say, right, it's plus 5 over 9 times 5. And in rules of fractions, because we have the same denominators, we can now just add the numerators. So this will be equal to 9 plus 5 over 9 times 5 is equal to 14 over 45. Now that is your final solution. Okay, now this will go exactly the same for subtraction, and if you have a different number than 1 in your numerator. For example, if you have 10 over 11 times 9 over 10, or plus 9 over 10, what you can do, remember, take this part of the equation, multiply it by 1, which can be rewritten as 10 over 10, so you multiply the numerator and the denominator by 10. That's going to give you 10 times 10 over 10 times 11, and plus this part, right, the right side fraction. Now the denominator here is 11, so we can multiply 11 on both the numerator and denominator and put this here. So it will be 11 times 9 divided by 11 times 10. And now 10 times 11 is equal to 11 by 11 times 10. So, because they have the same denominator, we can add them together. So 10 times 10 is 100, so it's going to be 100 plus 11 times 9. Well, 9 times 10 is 90, and 10 plus 1 is equals to 11. So if we split the 11 into 10 plus 1, we can say it's 10 times 9 and plus 1 times 9. So that will equal to 99. And our denominator is 11 times 10, which is 110. So our total is 199 over this. Okay. And again, this works for subtraction. So if you have, I don't know, 5 over 6 minus 3 over 8, well, what we learned before, we can multiply this fraction by this denominator, from the numerator and denominator, and that will give us 5 times 8 over 6 times 8 minus, and then over here you multiply this denominator to both pieces. That will give you 18 over 8 times 6. 8 times 3 is 24, so therefore multiply that by 2, and that's 48. Right, and this is 48 too. So this will be equal to 8 times 5 minus 18. What's 8 times 5? Well, that's roughly going to be 5 times 4, which is 20, and plus another 5 times 4, so that's going to be 40. So this is going to be 40 minus 18, which is 22 over 48, stated before. And we can take 2 out of everything, and then that will equal roughly 11 over 24. And that's your answer. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something.